Right, so over 100 arrests, many of whom that are top leadership of the Popular Front of India, arrested across several states. And for the benefit of our viewers who are just joining in on this broadcast, we here are going to tell you the scale of this entire operation. Some of those raids began as early as 2 or 3 a.m. this morning, but 13 states is the minimum where this crackdown is ongoing. And let me show you across the map of India to show you where all the NIA has decided to conduct these raids. Kerala, of course, is one of the states that is focal points, like Arunima was also mentioning. Tamil Nadu, another southern state, that is where the focus is of the NIA. West Bengal is another state where raids are being conducted. There were several protests that were also being witnessed there as far as these raids are concerned. Andhra Pradesh, and specifically in Andhra Pradesh, Guntur is where this focal point of these raids are concerned. Several arrests made from that state as well. Karnataka is another state. Mangaluru and Bengaluru is where these raids were conducted, like we just brought for you information. Telangana, another southern state. So you can see the kind of presence the NIA has in the southern part of the country, and which is why these raids are being conducted in those specific parts as well. But that does not dismiss the fact that these raids are a pan-India phenomenon, because even in Delhi, there are raids being conducted as we speak. Rajasthan is another state. Jaipur, the capital city, is where NIA and state agencies have been conducting these raids as well. Uttar Pradesh, another state where we have seen in the past the NIA try and foment trouble, like we've been discussing in the Hathras case as well. Their role was under the scanner. So Uttar Pradesh is another state where they are being raided. Maharashtra as well. Several arrests have been made from Maharashtra as well, as far as PFI leadership and their functionaries are concerned. Assam and Manipur, two other northeastern states that are also a part of this NIA pan-India crackdown. And of course, Bihar, another Hindi belt state that is under the scanner of the NIA. Even as we break this down for you and get you how large scale this entire operation is, let's get you some more breaking news coming in as well, because there are at least 106 locations where these raids are being conducted, a minimum of 13 states. Not just the NIA and the state police, even the enforcement directorate has now stepped in, because a lot of these cases where the PFI is involved deals with terror funding, deals with funds illegally being brought in from across the country, across the border as well, which is why the enforcement directorate has also now stepped in. 5 locations in Andhra Pradesh, 9 in Assam, 3 in Delhi, 20 locations across Karnataka, 22 in Kerala that are being raided as we speak. Arunima getting us all of these details. And Arunima, it seems like Karnataka and Kerala is where this crackdown is widespread, because about 20 or more locations under the scanner.
These are arrests that have been made out, not just searches. These are arrests that are now being confirmed. At least 20 people arrested in Karnataka. Their arrest has been confirmed. There could be more who are still in the detention category. The paperwork is still being completed. So 20 arrests in Karnataka, 22 arrests in Kerala, Maharashtra, 20 people arrested as well. So these are the top 3 states from where arrests are being shown. Also Tamil Nadu, 10 people. So no surprise there that the southern states are the focus of the crackdown that are being carried out. Popular Front of India is a south-based organization which is now trying to spread its reach to northern and eastern part of the country. Andhra Pradesh has 5 arrests. Assam, again a worry. 9 people have been arrested from Assam. 3 people in Delhi. 10 people in Tamil Nadu, 8 people in Uttar Pradesh, 3 in Puducherry. So these are arrests which are being confirmed by the agencies. Arrests are by NIA, the Enforcement Directorate and the State Police. So these are combination of agencies. ED is looking at the funding and the money laundering charge. NIA is looking at financing, terror financing, recruitment and carrying out anti-India activities. Whereas the State Police is looking at overall breach of law and order and IPC crimes that have happened. I get a sense that at the end of it all of these people will be brought to Delhi. NIA will take over these cases. Multiple new FIRs have been registered under which these searches are being carried out. Once they are presented in the respective local court, they will be brought to Delhi, and NIA would want to interrogate them to try and get to the bottom of this huge conspiracy that they're alleging,
right,
that PFI was part of to carry out anti-India activities.
Absolutely. All of that is now under the scanner. But Vikram Singh, I would like you to put this in perspective. Almost all of the southern states are where these raids are focused at. The number of arrests that have been made from Kerala and Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh also are perhaps the highest. What do you make of that?
Let us understand that this is the scale of unprecedented raid and search operations, and what the NIA has targeted, kudos to them, the soft underbelly where they found that it was most profitable for them to have bases and locations. Under these circumstances, you would see that wherever the disturbances have happened in the last 24 months, these are the seats and the locations where the NIA has conducted search. Give yourself a question. If NIA had not been there, would it have been possible? Not in 100 years. Therefore, the foresight of the nation, a resolute nation, to combat anti-national elements, and this is unprecedented scales of raid and search operations. Yes, I think this should give a death blow to the PFI. Indeed, these search operations, I would say, cutting across almost all the states. We have not come across most of the northern states, they have not mentioned. But during the course of time, I would feel that all the problems that had started, if you go back, the Bengaluru riots, the hijabs, the disturbing agitations, both of the PFI in the Kota area and the Udaipur area, as also the activities of Sartan se Juda. Wherever this has happened, they seem to have a co-terminus. And under these circumstances, wherever there were disturbances, anti-CAA, as also Sartan se Juda, farmers' agitation, Hathras, wherever you had the footprints of the PFI, you would find the raids have already happened. But I would certainly say, please take a look also at Haryana. And I'm sure the NIA has done a wonderful job, because these raids come after a lot of application of mind, thoroughness, and actionable intelligence. Of course, there are bound to be difficulties for the NIA, any such raids, and also maybe under certain circumstances, though unfortunate, not that level of cooperation with the NIA as one would expect that they should work.
We'll try and reconnect that audio line with Vikram Singh, who's putting this entire crackdown in perspective for us and what really this means, because this is not just about one particular raid. These are 13 state raids that are happening for hours together. Like I mentioned earlier, at least from 2 or 3 a.m. this morning is perhaps when the first raid began. Ritu coming in from Bengaluru as well, getting us the very latest. Ritu, several arrests have been made across states by the state police and by the NIA themselves. What is the situation like in Bengaluru as of now? Are we seeing some sort of resistance and pushback from the PFI functionaries there?
So you see the southern states remain to be in the focus of the NIA officials, and the raids are being taken place at multiple locations. But what we learned right now is that the raids in the Mangaluru have concluded, where then you see the NIA officials have seized most of the documents and then taking that for an investigation process. But yes, in the Bengaluru too, as you see, there are raids that are taking place in the multiple locations. And meanwhile, you see our colleague Arunima putting out, and the number of arrests that had taken place in the Karnataka alone, the number is a high number. That's 20 members being arrested from the NIA officials. That's a very big number, wherein we see the 22 members arrested in the Kerala. So you see, it's all because of the number of communal violence that had taken place across Karnataka, whether it's about the hijab issue that we had discussed about, or it's about the Praveen Natharu's murder case, or for that matter, the Shivamogga clash. So in all these three, you see the police had in a way
absolutely, there was one pattern that was being witnessed as far as the Popular Front of India is concerned, and that was to at least keep the communal pot boiling as far as the state of Karnataka is concerned. Do stay on with me.